Hi everyone, I'm Reading with Jack and today I'm here with this week's Top 5 Wednesday video, and this week's topic is authors that I would like to meet. I've previously had the opportunity to meet a few authors such as Cassandra Clare and Sarah J Maas, but there are still many more that I would like to meet. So today I managed to narrow it down to 5 and I'm going to talk about them. So in 5th place this week it is Marie Lu, who wrote the Legend trilogy, which is Legend, Prodigy and Champion, and she also began writing another series called The Young Elites. Marie Lu is a fantastic author. I love the fact that she's really intelligent and she uses amazing ideas in these dystopian worlds that she creates. What I really admired about her was the fact that with every single book in the Legend trilogy she improved, and I really do think that's fantastic. I think she seems like such a nice person. It would be great to have conversations with her. In 4th place it's going to Suzanne Collins, who wrote the Hunger Games trilogy, of course. I am a huge fan of the Hunger Games trilogy and I really need to meet Suzanne Collins because I need to ask her some questions. You know, some controversial questions about the ending of Mockingjay perhaps, but also just to rave about the Hunger Games in general and tell her that her series is fantastic. I just think it would be amazing. It would be such a great opportunity to meet her. 3rd place is going to Sloan, who wrote Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore, and the reason why I want to meet him is because I love this book about books so much. I honestly think that he'd be so much fun to talk with about books because he'd be able to rave about all these different books, and he seems like such an exciting and intriguing person. I think it would be fantastic to meet him. 2nd place is going to Khaled Hosseini, who wrote The Kite Runner, A Thousand Splendid Suns and The Mountains Echoed. He is one of my favourite authors and I really want to meet him at some point because he is just amazing. You know, his ideas are just so unique, so different. He incorporates so much emotion into his work, and I feel like he'd just be a really inspirational person to talk to, and I honestly feel like because I want to write a book at some point, he would be able to give me a lot of advice about how to succeed, how to get the emotion in. I think he'd just be such an inspirational person to meet. And in 1st place, I'm going to give it to Carlos Ruiz Zafón, who wrote The Shadow of the Wind, The Angel's Game, The Prisoner of Heaven, The Prince of Mist, all of these other amazing books. I really want to meet Carlos Ruiz Zafón because he is such an inspirational person. A bit like Robin Sloan, Carlos Ruiz Zafón writes a lot of books about books, so I think he'd be a great bookish person to talk to. He'd be able to give me a lot of book recommendations. It would just be amazing to meet him. I don't know if I will ever get to meet him, but if I do, I would just go crazy because I love his books so much. So everyone, that is it for this week's Top 5 Wednesday. All of these are authors which of course I completely recommend. I think their books are fantastic and they seem like really interesting people as well, so I would love to meet them. So thank you for watching everyone, and I will see you all again in my next video.